The Labour Party national leadership has moved against the militant tendency in Liverpool. The executive has suspended the city's entire district party, while an urgent inquiry is carried out into the way it's been run, and especially into allegations that Militant is operating within it, a party within a party. The decision taken by a large majority of Labour's national executive means the Liverpool party cannot meet or operate at any level until the outcome of the inquiry. Supporters of Militant control the ruling Labour council in Liverpool. Their budget policy recently brought the city to the brink of bankruptcy. Tonight, Neil Kinnock said he was determined to end the activities of what he called this maggot in the body of the Labour Party, and he promised Militant is on the way out. Democratic socialism is on the way in.
For 7 hours, Labour's national executive were ensconced in a top-floor room at their party headquarters. Today's decision had been widely billed in advance as amongst the most important of Mr. Kinnock's leadership. And when it was finally taken, the reaction of those who'd argued over the hours demonstrated the hopes and fears they'd expressed during the meeting.
If there are any problems in Liverpool, these are matters for the Liverpool membership in the party in Liverpool to deal with. It is not a question of the party executive sending in an inquiry team.
And what they've done today is sadly to divert the attention of the party away from the Tories, away from the class enemy, and they're going to spend a lot of time examining their own navel.
I just think it's a rational and reasonable way of progressing. It's in the interests of the Labour Party, it's in the interests of the people of Liverpool, and hopefully it will clear the air and ensure that we don't have a long-running public wrangle, which we could do without.
If there is any evidence at the end of this inquiry that people have been consistently breaking the Constitution, then I want the NEC to take action.
And that action would be expulsion?
Oh, well, if that is what the evidence points to, certainly.
It was Mr. Kinnock's view that triumphed, though. Militant now had to be judged by its deeds.
I do know that many of the complaints that have been made have been extremely serious, not made by people lightly or made by people hysterically. And it's the following up of those complaints that will form a major part of the work of this inquiry. They'll do the job properly, so will the National Executive Committee, so will I.
So how do you see the future of Militant in Liverpool?
Very bleak and very short term.
In Liverpool, the city's militant leadership had been waiting anxiously for the news from London.
We believe that the inquiry will actually find that the Labour Party in Liverpool, as a campaigning, fighting party against Liberal policies, against Tory policies, against unemployment, will be such a fighting, campaigning party that they will actually take evidence and examples from the Liverpool Labour Party to take round the rest of the country, to other district Labour parties in the rest of the country, to show how it really should be done.
Militant began in Liverpool. Its supporters insist their major aim is to sell their newspaper and to spread their Trotskyist views. And this they've sought to do through the Labour Party since the late 60s. Taking over the party and using it for revolutionary socialism is what their critics allege is the ultimate intention. Militant denies it has any members, despite its full-time organisers. And early this month, almost 5,000 supporters, sellers of the newspaper, contributors to Militant funds, attended a euphoric rally in London's Albert Hall.